Okay, 3. Why not? Let's start 5. 5, 4, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the North American Season 3 qualifying tournament here, hosted by Riot. We are here on the Riot Teaser stream looking at game number 1 of Falafel Gaming up against Team MRN. Now, this is a round of 8, so both these teams are going to be automatically included in the upcoming tournament for that domination, but this is all for the seeding. I'm the FourCourtJester, with me the L3 IRD. We've been at this all day, and I gotta say, stream is the word.
Yeah, the stream is the word. Plus, on top of that, the bird is going to be in play. Echo, boy, he's going to be playing that one over there. Although I knew Echo when he was AD carry, not really an AP mid. And I also knew that the Trevor is an AP mid, and now he's a top laner. He used to be for FourCourt. He used to be a pretty good guy. Unfortunately, not. We just saw. Well, I just saw another FourCourt member, Parole, not making it out of there with one trick ponies coming into play. But Dr. Trevor, pretty good man. A Zingy. If you haven't heard of the Zingy before, come on. You haven't heard of
Where have you been?
Before? It's such the greatest. And Zingy going to be playing that Nunu in the jungle and Valkyrin. Another good solo queue player as well. Going to be playing that Katarina at the middle. So Katarina is going to be in play.
Gets a reset. Gets another reset. We're going to have to try to put in as many Scar jokes as we can. But yeah, Falafel Gaming versus MRN Cats, number 1. Both of them, again, coming all the way into the round of 8. I don't even think we actually dropped a game in any of the qualifying matches. Falafel definitely didn't. They got themselves that bye against the Cheater Chans, defeated the United Serenus Gaming, and now here for the MRN Cats. Same idea for MRN. They defeated Necessary Evil. We actually personally casted that, and it looks like they've stomped out FX Open as well. So somebody is going to get a loss today.
Yeah, well, I would think so, but also on top of that, they're going to be playing some really strong picks. I mean, Nivea versus that Katarina is probably the most notable of the two. Nivea does have a little bit of control issues sometimes in the early go, while Katarina can push up a little bit with the bouncing blades on top of the Sinister Steel. So we'll see if Valkyrie can get the better of that at Nivea with that Echo. But we'll see if the Echo comes back and reverberates onto that Katarina.
Reverberation. Alright, hopefully this will load up. I see the kind of that thinking icon on Tease's stream. There we go. Black screen now going to be cleared out. And yeah, so we're talking a little bit about that Katarina. Cho'Gath in the jungle. Claky D. Got a Brolav up top. Mega Zero. Big fun with Mega Zero, longtime fan. Heartbeat on the Misfortune. So we yet again have a Misfortune bottom lane pick, but no Amumu in sight.
Yeah, no Mumu, but again, it's the Cho'Gath actually going to be picked up again. So we're going to have the Rupture on top of all the goodness that the Bullet Time could be bringing in with that Misfortune. I'm liking those picks, and I also like the Jana pick with this Misfortune, which we'll go into a little bit later. Graves going to be picked up. It's been a while, actually, since I've seen that Jailbreak Graves. Not a lot of people play that one or Higher Gun Graves anymore.
Come on, Pulsefire Graves. One day. One day. I saw some fan art for, I think, a Pulsefire Garen. It was looking pretty sexy, too. But that is going to be beside the fact. I just got to take a quick look here at the stream. And we're almost okay. Just going to move it over a little bit. And there we go. Bingo, bango. Perfect. Ready to go. Team MRN versus Falafel. Game number 1 of the best of 3. Mr. Bird, what are we seeing for a level 1? Are we going to see some kind of invade, or are we just kind of going to protect our own jungles?
I mean, with that, you can go Zenithblade in and try to get a level 1 invade, but again, the Zinc can't really produce a little bit more. Stream look a little laggy to you, or you have to refresh it or something? Because it looks like it's kind of just glyphing in and out.
Yeah, it did look a little unstable. We'll keep an eye on it. I think we're okay for now. I'm at 51, 52, 53.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit behind this time, so I want to wait it out.
I will take my victories as we can. You can see Team MRN actually, bunched up here. I think we saw this in their previous games as well, as they just kind of bunch up looking for that wary prey, and it might be that Katarina if she does venture forth, but either way, it does not look like there's going to be a red invade going down, and at this point, if we are going to be standing up here, is Claky going to go for red first?
Possibly, because, I mean, that would be the easiest case for Claky to do right now. I mean, Cho'Gath, again, taking red first, not that bad of a deal. Being able to just resustain up, but there's Vorpal Spikes on top of the minions, so it'll be worth it technically, if he does do that. I'm at 137. We're gonna see if anything happens. Nothing gonna happen, but we do have a ward out from Falafel near that blue buff. Falafel Gaming gonna be able to pick up something, if anything, onto where Mr. Cho'Gath will actually go.
Yeah, a little curious about that stream, that ward, not that stream, that ward, because it wasn't an explorer ward, so it was that kind of, you know, that permanent ward out there. It's in an odd spot though. I mean, it shouldn't catch Cho'Gath unless he's going to come in from below for a quick gank on top of Valkyrin, but I'm not seeing the positioning there. Now, I like this. Both of our teams have kind of got inside each other's head and it's like, all right, they're going to lane swap, so we're going to lane swap. And because they lane swap the lane swap, we have a 2v2 top lane.
Oh man, that lane swap. I think it was either scouted out or they just kind of had a little premonition. I knew from before when Lazura was with Atomic and Echo, I mean, they used to love running their Leona ADC mid kind of comp with Atomic on red mid with that, just to push down lane and push it down really fast. So I mean, it's the same kind of thing. Great job for Falafel, kind of knowing that about Team MRN, and Valkyrie taking a little bit of damage. They have to back away from this Echo. Going to back away a little bit, but taking a pretty good chunk out of that Katarina through that Flash Frost.
Ooh, check this out. Claky D going to be chasing down Azingi. Azingi did get at blue. Megazero going to be up here as well, but this could be the first blood on top of the Clakes, and he is going to be dropping. Good Shunpo combination from Valkyrin as well as that Nunu, and they're going to just casually walk in away from that one. So not only did they get the blue, now they also have Claky D's red, so he's going to be kind of left in the dust when it comes to those early game buffs.
Yeah, and this is the part where you say Team MRN needs to kind of help out Mr. The Clickies that have to go into the jungle, or not jungle, probably in the lanes and actually take some XP, because right now Nunu's just going to keep on going ahead and ahead because of Consume and getting that extra little level 1 buff to be able to pick up a little bit more into his own jungle slash into the enemy jungle slash Clicky D's jungle.
1-0. That now the kill did go on to Nunu. Intentional or not, I think it might have been a little bit better on top of Valkyrin, but still, Nunu going to be leagues ahead at this point. Echo going to land a little bit of stun on damage on top of Valkyrin. He's going to respond with that Shenbo. Good auto attacks and the caster minions. I don't think an Ignite could have got it, but his flash is going to force another flash. I guess we didn't have the cooldowns for Echo, so blew it a little bit too premature, and I think Nunu's just going to babysit the mid for now.
Yeah, because Academy is probably just going to have to go back. Flash and Ignite being blown up from both. Oh, actually not Echo, but I mean Echo is still going to be okay with that one. He's going to be able to push up the lane a little bit. Azden, you're going to go look at Atomic, say, well, you look a little juicy, but you're not going to actually go come up on that. Zingy just covered at the lane. The thing about Zingy and jungle slash Zingy anywhere, he's so aggressive, and his damage output is just going to be, well, it's going to be surprising. I mean, I don't know what Zingy is exactly going to build up with that Butcher's Knife slash Hunter's Machete on the top of whatever he wants to do. He has got to go back, and we'll see what's the first buy. It's actually going to be a giant spell. We're going to see a Riley's Crystal suffer really early for that Zingy.
I don't know, Rylai's, we've been seeing a lot of Sunfires on junglers in top lanes these days, so could be, you know, the early beginnings of that. No boots for him. He will have Blood Boil to get him through if he does actually have it, but I mean, I'm just trying to put in my head the path that Nunu did take there. Did he take red with Consume and then go straight over to the blue, Consume, smite it? Like, that's the only way I can really piece together the speed that he got over there by.
Yeah, it's probably Consume Smite. I mean, that was the biggest thing that they wanted to get, and especially with that red getting, well, just consumed upon, he can just do so much work in the jungle with Nunu, and that's kind of the thing that a lot of people were talking about in Season 3 before this, that Nunu was going to be a really good jungle, counter jungler kind of pick, and again, not really being played out because, again, just the skill set and everything that Nunu is kind of lackluster per se, if you don't have everything work out right for himself. So truthfully, good stuff coming out from this Nunu player. Gonna be coming up into a little bit of a gankerage heartbeat. We're in trouble just for a little bit. Zingy gonna go throw out that Ice Blast. Mr. Wish is gonna go actually hit on the tower. Ozden just gets stopped out by that Janna, but Zingy takes way too many shots. Heartbeat is gonna get kicked down. It's gonna be fought down from Ozden. It's actually Valkyrie gonna be picked up on the kill from that Nivea, and Ozden did pick up the kill onto Graves. Mega Zero coming up from behind, picking up the double kill onto the Leona as well.
Leona didn't have flash. He did have an exhaust ready to go, but I guess he just said, screw it. Azingi, however, not going to be able to go back. Claky D with the Rupture Silence combo. Echo should be able to pick it up. And Claky D just kind of trailing and making sure he doesn't do anything kind of fancy. So all of a sudden, 2 kills, another one added on top of that, 4 and 2. As a Team Marn going to be bouncing back from that first blood. Really, really nice.
But the Dr. Trevor going to have a little bit of time just to be pushing up this bottom lane, no problem indeed. We also do have Echo picking up 2 kills as well. So good stuff coming up from Team Martin, picking up some little things from the team. And unfortunately for Not, that means, well, Falafel is going to have a little bit of CS lead, so it's okay. Well, at least at top, but not really at middle or bot. It's okay that they did take those losses, but then again, it's not really okay, because truthfully that is just going to be a little bit of problems coming up soon for Team Falafel, or Falafel Gaming, sorry.
Falafels are good. Have you ever had a falafel? Tasty things.
I don't know if I had a truly real one, because I did go to Istanbul and stuff like that to try stuff. But yeah, we'll see if Valkyrie can actually get out of there for taste some falafels. Nope, he will be able to get out barely out of life, about 50 health about there left, and Dex Trevor gonna go ahead and respawn back right over there.
We do have 6. That was Stand United, so Valkyrie definitely not in any danger of dying, but still Echo with the big pressure mid. Good game right there on top of him. And now he didn't have that flash, didn't have that ignite, but Katarina not going to be so lucky next time now that Stand United is down. So top lane, apparently the camera is a big fan as we're just watching the auto attacks happen. Now Misfortune down south, because we did see the reverse lane swap again. She is actually beating out Graves in terms of that last hits, but just the tower pressure top lane with Azingi still cannot compare to the bot lane, as they do lose first tower for the Falafel Gamers.
Interesting to see this Katarina Valkyrie next if they go back over in the bottom lane. And you know what that means? Well, if there's a new jungle top, there's not a jungle actually in the bottom, and well, Dragon gonna be taken for the team of Team Martin. While Falafel is probably going to be able to take out this last turret and use that Ragnarok to say hello to that Leona, but Leona's going to be okay. Going to try to go for this gank over at middle. And do you see something? Katarina actually at bot trying to catch up to his own CS.
Yeah, that's not the best of things to do, Mega Zero. Just absent face checking that bush. Hello, 3 team members of Falafel. They're going to take that kill and run with it. But at the same time, yeah, we just did transition here to mid. Dr. Trevor has been babysitting the lane. I kind of expected Valkyrie to come back, but hey, free farm in the bot, as kind of knew where everyone was. A lot of damage landing on top of both the Falafels there with that bullet time and Anivia combo, but still pressure is on this tower. Mr. Wish going to be coming down here after his successful escapades top, but again, just a lot of pressure in the different lanes coming out from Team Martin.
Yeah, and it's a really good thing that Atomic and Hard to Beat are actually pushing into the lanes, getting that first turret at the bottom lane. Unfortunately for Not, Mega Zero, what are you doing, man? Don't face check into bushes. That is never a good idea. Unfortunately, I did actually get taken for that. Well, third blood over there for the team Falafel. Right now, looking at the scores, biggest score right now, 59-2 on the kill score plus on top of the CS, but 83-66, the biggest CS difference between Miss Misfortune, and Mr. Graves.
Miss Misfortune is just a plain fortune, but Valkyrie with the Death Lotus not going to land really anything. The stun not quite going out from Ozadin, but he did get some decent slow out, and Valkyrie just going to have to get on out of that one. We do got the Shadow Dash going in. It is going to catch Heartbeat. Don't have any real innate escapes, but there's the Monsoon from Atomic, and here comes Claky as well. Silence going on top of the Valk. We're looking for the Rupture, only going to hit Dr. Trevor. Ozadin is going to be dropping really low, and that Ignite is going to be enough to finish him off with the auto attack from Echo. So that's going to be putting the bird up 3-0. Here comes Mega Zero to help out with the push, and this could be enough pressure to take down this second tower.
Yeah, definitely probably going to be taking down this middle tower indeed. And we do have like only about 200 health on that tower, so yeah, Mega Zero saying hello to that click. You're going to go pop up Valkyrie. Valkyrie is actually pretty low, but they're not going to go try to face up and go dive another turret.
Man, oh man, oh man. 5-3 right now. Marn doing some really excellent early game maneuvers. Yeah, sure, they did drop that first blood, and we did lose out those buffs on Claky D, but hasn't dropped since. We got 3 kills now on Anivia. 11-minute Rod of Ages. That is a really respectable time.
11-minute Riot Ages is going to be able to get that 21 minutes full stack up. And yeah, Riot Ages slash Nivea is going to be able to do so much more with the AP plus mana. On the top, that's probably going to that blue buff really soon. Really quickly, there has a Reddit thread on there. Wrecker versus Riot Ages. Even if you're not AP, it's still more worth it to build a Riot Ages than a Wrecker.
Well, that's okay. I've never ever seen an Wrecker ever. But Valkyrie gonna have to blow out that flash. Good escape for him, but still flash down. Won't be so lucky next time. Ozzy going in with that shield combo and the Zenith Blade. However, it will get retaliated with bullet time. No real damage going down either side. Mega Zero dropping a little low, but he does have that Giant's Belt and Health Crystal. We don't have the Health Crystal on Dr. Trevor, but he does have a decent amount of armor to back them up. So Battle of the Tanks doesn't exactly go that fast, and it looks like a Warmogs at 12 minutes for Olaf.
That is definitely the Vicious Strikes slash the Reckless Slink slash, well, I'm just gonna go to the sun and I'm just gonna say hello, and then I'm gonna take out 500 health from the damage that I take out from my health, which just gets regen back up in about 10 seconds.
10 seconds. There's actually someone chat showcasting in Riot Teaser stream. It's very humorous.
Is that Attack Fang?
Is that who?
Attack Fang.
It's Pwned Noob. Could be Attack Fang. I mean, under an old
No.
yeah, Pwned Noob doing shoutcast. Best chat shoutcaster NA. But still, 5-3. Marn looking alright as we're going into 13 minutes, and already some of those big items nearing completion or already completed. 109 creeps to Heartbeat. Does have himself that BS sword as well as the Scepter tier 2 boots. Could see a pre-15-minute Bloodthirster. Not entirely too sure how much he has saved up at this point, but we have been seeing a lot of early Bloodthirsters throughout this tournament, usually pre-15-16 minutes.
I mean, truthfully, that's kind of where to go, and Mega Zero going to poke at the Trevor, saying, "Oh, can you back off, please?" We're going to see if Mega Zero can cook it off, and there you go. Doing about 150 health on that one Reckless Swing, that Thundering Strike, and it's going to be Mega Zero probably going to go in again, going to get another big chunk right off on Dr. Trevor.
Dr. Jones, no, Trevor, that's right. Not the song by Aqua. Mega Zero gonna get 2-on-1 again. Sorry, that was not the Death Lotus, that was just the Sinister Steel going on. But now there's the Death Lotus. I was gonna say neither of them really doing the intended effect. Not entirely too sure what Valkyrie's really doing with those ults here. He is sitting at 0-1-1. Hasn't really been too much of a force to reckon with, and we don't have that teleport that we've been seeing a lot on Katarina's. We do have a teleport on Olaf. I don't think I've actually seen him use it quite yet, but what are you thinking here for Miss Katarina?
Katarina just needs to find a way to get some kills. I mean, again, Katarina Snowball starts off with that one reset. If you can get that one double kill or one kill, it'll help out for the Mega Zero. Actually used that teleport when he was actually bottom to go over top. Ozzy is actually caught in between. Great crystallized wall, and unfortunately for now, Ozzy is going to be nom for days. Quickly going to get picked up that kill onto Leona.
Tasty sunlight. Yeah, another dragon going to be attempted here. That is the second dragon. I do believe we did see one already. Yeah. So yeah, that would be 2 dragons, a lot of global gold going here to Marn, and down it goes. Dr. Trevor going to get pushed back a little bit there by Mega Zero, but here comes a Zingy looking for that Blood Boy on top of Shen, but we do, of course, have that Warmogs ready to go. Good flash out, not going to get hit by the Absolute Zero. We do got a Stand United going from Dr. Trevor, so something else is going on as Atomic, and looking for that kill on top of Mr. Wish. Not going to grab it. There's the kill we need from Valkyrie to get in. He did get exhausted just at the end, but it will be for naught as Jenna does drop.
Yeah, I feel like Jenna shouldn't have been there, and unfortunately did. Oh, Dr. Trevor, did you get lazily walking by? He's gonna get chased upon. Katarina gonna rotate, and Leona gonna have to rotate as well to try to save out their teammate. But that means Echo is gonna go from the mid. Is Valkyrie actually gonna go exchange upon this? Echo just used the wall and say, please, can you stop? Thanks.
Stop. For the best. 6-4. 20k to 24. Heartbeat going to be taking those wraiths. No, sorry, golems. Did he actually get that last golem?
I think Graves actually got. They were just trading left taps and then double golem play.
Echo still in the mid. 116 creeps to him, trailing a little bit behind Misfortune, but has the lead over his laning partner. And in fact, Graves is actually really caught up nicely as well. There's only 1 creep difference there. Do got that kill only to the 2 assists, so he's slightly ahead in terms of gold against Misfortune, but there's that Bloodthirster. We also got that Zeal. Could see a pre-20-minute Phantom Dance if we can get a kill or 2 on Misfortune in the next few moments, but Kindle Gems going down as well, and a lot of armor. Look at that Shen and Shen and Nunu combo on the scoreboard.
Frozen Heart probably going to be built out for Mr. Nunu, while we do have a Sunfire Cape possibly, but Sunfire Cape builds a chain vest. I don't know what they're going to do with that cloth armor, but a Sunfire Cape probably going to be built up for that Shen so they can split push a little bit better.
Split pushing is always good, especially when you do have that Shen. We've seen these double cloth armor openings before. I'm trying to remember what they actually bought. I think it's a Randuin's. I think it's going to end up being a Randuin's.
That's right. That was the other thing, because Randuin changed up a little bit. No Heart of Gold. Ozzy is going to go engage in. There's Valkyrie trying to get a lot of damage. Feral Screen going to go online. Missed off a bit of time, but it doesn't matter. Zingy's going to take a lot of damage. Actually, Zingy's going to cause Mr. Wish to come down with that double up.
You're catching Misfortune Fever tonight. Yeah, double up. You can definitely use your enemy's positioning to your advantage for that, and that was a good pick up there by Heartbeat. 1 kill for her. She should be able to go back with that extra tower gold in her pocket. Would not be too surprised to see that Phantom Dancer coming out before the 20-minute mark. Mega Zero, however, has done a good job in that top. Did not have that Stand United ready for the Shen, but regardless, Team Marn now going to focus on this top tower. Lakey D expertly just backsteps away from that Shadow Dash, and he's just going to be able to keep the creeps at bay. Another tower to the Team Marn. Fortune sitting at 5-1.
Marn. Clinky D gonna get engaged upon. Valkyrie is gonna get some great damage to Lotus. But the stop is that Nivea gonna be enough? Is the wall gonna be available? Zingy coming off from the side. The wall is gonna be used to try to save Clinky D. Clinky D should take too much damage, and it's actually Zingy gonna be picking up the kill. Gray's actually using up that ultimate, but then again, Mega Zero gonna try to turn it around. Vicious Strikes is not gonna be enough, and it is gonna be Mr. Wish gonna be picking up Echo, getting caught up, and Zingy, can he do it? What was that move? And actually, he was using that so he can wall out, but then Dr. Trevor just Shadow Dashes upon it, and Echo is gone.
Oh, but he's gonna take Trevor with him. What a great pickup there. Gotta say that wall, best wall NA, but unfortunately, Dr. Trevor's a ninja. He climbs walls for a living, bro. So yeah, he went right through with that Shadow Dash. So good pickups there, signs of life coming out from the Falafel game. They're not gonna give this one up that easily, but at a score of 8-7, this could be bad news for Heartbeat.
Is this the turn so that Zingy and everybody can actually take to that Baron? Here comes a teleport away from Mega Zero, but Mega Zero says didn't cancel that and make it a 3-minute on delay instead of 5.
It says Bay Life bro and ditches, but yeah, nice Phantom Dancer sitting shiny on top of Misfortune. Do got ourselves a Shurilias now as well on top of Olaf. Don't quite think that Dragon's going to be there for a few more minutes, guys. Maybe they're just checking it didn't have any ward coverage on it, but at least now they will be able to get that timer back. So 8-8, 31-26, might be still tied kills, but it's a 5,000 gold difference.
5,000 gold difference, and on top of that, the 4 towers is very important indeed. Atomic getting one of the wards that Katarina wanted to put down so that she can get some escape later on. 2-1-3 compared to the 4-1-2 of the mid lanes. Maybe he's just doing a little bit too much work, and Mr. Wish going to get met upon by Mega Zero. Interesting that he did actually toss that actual Undertow too far, and actually Mr. Wish going to go try to get onto it. Dr. Trevor going to go right on as well. Katarina going to go up on the side, going to catch onto Janna. Dr. Trevor now going to get met up with Heartbeat. Heartbeat doing one big crit on the Valkyrie, and Valkyrie cannot do anything. Dr. Trevor still not getting cut down. Mega Zero going to be turned upon. Will he get killed out? The slow, the damage, it's not going to be enough because unfortunately for now, Monsoon coming from the side.
Yeah, Monsoon from the side. Clicky D going to feast himself a Mr. Wish. Good kill right there. Good job keeping Mega Zero alive. Just enough pressure from the team and positioning to keep him out of that Death's Embrace. A good double kill coming out as well for the Bird, and that's going to be 4 kills for the Zero. Really good team synergy from Martin, keeping that keeping that Olaf alive in a 20-minute surrender. Sorry, 21-minute surrender, as Martin is going to take game number 1 of this best of 3.
Congratulations to Martin picking up the game number 1. About to get into game number 2 for Falafel Gaming. It's going to be down, but they're not going to be out just yet. I mean, again, this is all for seeding, truthfully. And I think I get how seeding works now, and then they're going to be doing the next week kind of plays. But the people who lose go through 5 through 8, and the people who win 1 through 4, and they're probably just going to do it by random.
RNG, like what they did for the World Finals, just pulling everyone out of a hat for the...
and then hopefully you're not named Azubu Frost. There you go.
Oh, that was such a surprise, and they got so much backlash out of that, but... Hey, hopefully League of Legends, Riot Games, they know what they're doing. But I know what we're doing. We're going to be waiting around for Riot Games to get us game number 2 of this series. FourCourtJester with the L3 IRD. Stream is the word. We're going to be bringing you game number 2 as soon as it is up. So feel free to hang out here in the chat. Go tell your friends. You enjoying here? Come make sure that they enjoy the chat as